I got discipline that when I grew up that by today's standards would put a parent in jail. My father hit me with the belt. Looking back, I can tell you each and every time I deserved it. Now, I don't hit my kids. I don't find it the most effective way to deal with it. And frankly, I don't have to go that far with my kids. Growing up now is a lot different than the way it was when I was growing up. I mean, I get off the school bus. At the end of the day, I was on my bicycle. I'd either do my paper route or go play hockey or go play with my friends. My parents knew not where I was until I was supposed to be home if I got home on time. I didn't have a cell phone asking, where are you? Who are you with? What time are you going to be home? I didn't have to ask my parents' permission to get on my bike and go someplace. The world's changed frankly, in many ways for the worse. There's a certain freedom that I had as a kid that my kids will never have as kids. So, it's just a different time. So, I could take away my kids' Xbox and cell phone and put them in their room and say, you can't do this and that, and that's pretty much the punishment. That's all it takes. That wasn't the same for my parents. I came home late, or they got a phone call from somebody saying that I got in trouble that day, and they were at work, and that's when, the belt came off and a lesson was learned. At least most times. I was a bit stubborn. But my father would probably be arrested in today's environment. And that's what I'm saying. Kids need loving discipline at times in their life. They need somebody's got to love them enough to say no. Somebody's got to love them enough to tell them when they are wrong. And even if they lash out back at you, or they're angry that you pointed out, or they start with all my friends get to do it, Dad, it doesn't matter. I mean, somebody's got to love those kids and tell those kids what's right, what's wrong. Well, it's the same when they get to college. A lot of those kids get there. They're undisciplined. They don't have the skills necessary to compete at a high level. So the coach serves as that surrogate role model parent. Now, do I think this coach went too far? By a long shot. I didn't like the names he used. I didn't like the way he did it. But I think there's a place if he says, come on, get over there. Oh, I'll throw the ball at your feet. Now we've become so hypersensitive. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the worst thing I've ever. If there was a videotape of my father ripping off his belt and whacking my backside back in the day, and it was put on the internet in today's day and age, it would look bad.